champ, how are you doing? I hope that you're safe and healthy at your home. At the same time, you're preparing very hard for your exams. So champ, welcome again into another amazing session, and I'm your master teacher Shivam Gupta. And I have a very special question for you. Do you know that which is the tallest mountain in the world? Do you know the name of the mountain which is the tallest in the world? And yes, I hope that you know the answer. The answer is the Mount Everest, right? And we know that the height of the Mount Everest is more than 8,800 meters, right, champ? But the question arises that how did we measure the height of this mountain, right? How did we human measure the height of this highest, tallest mountain in the world? And answer of this question will be in today's class. So champ, in today's class, we are going to see some application of the trigonometry and particularly some height and distance questions. So let us start, champ. So in today's class, we will be talking about the line of sight, the angle of elevation and depression. So let us start with the line of sight. So champ, first of all, we have to understand the basic terminology in order to solve the height and distance question. So champ, let's say the point O is the eye of an observer and point P is an object. The line joining the eye of an observer and the object is known as the line of a sight, which is in this case is the OP is the line of a sight. So we can say the line joining the eye of an observer and the object is the line of a sight. Yes. Now let's say if my object is above than the observer. If in a particular case my object is above than the observer, then the angle between the line of sight and the horizontal line through the eye of an observer will be known as the angle of elevation. So we can say very easily that the angle between the horizontal plane which is passing through the eye of an observer and the line of sight will be known as the angle of elevation if my object is above than the observer. So let me show you one example. Let's say champ, Jack is in a park and Jack is watching a bird sitting on a tree. So now the bird is above than the Jack, right? So line joining the bird and the eye of the Jack is the line of sight. So angle between the horizontal plane and the line of sight will be the angle of elevation. And if champ, I will change the position of a Jack, or if I will change the position of the bird, my line of sight and my angle of elevation both will get changed, right? Very good. So now champ, a question to think about. What if the boy is looking down, right? In that case, what kind of angle we will be having? So champ, in this case, if the object is below the observer, right? If the object is below the observer, in that case, the angle between the line of sight and the horizontal plane passing through the eye of an observer will be known as the angle of depression. I hope it is clear. Okay, champ, let me show you one more example of angle of depression. So, champ, let's say that Jack is on the top of a lighthouse and Jack is watching the ship, right? Now, the ship is below Jack, right? That means object is below the observer. So in this case, the angle between the line of sight and the horizontal plane will be the angle of depression. And champ, if I will change the position of the ship or if I will change the position of the Jack, my angle of depression, my line of sight will also be affected, right? Very good. Now champ, just try to see that if you know the concept of alternate interior angle, then with the help of angle of depression, we can find the angle of elevation of the Jack and the ship also. And this kind of concept we have to use in the question also, champ. So let me show you some question now. Look at the first one. A tower is 100√3 meter high. They're asking to find the angle of elevation of its top from a point 100 meter away from its foot. The most important part is to make the diagram. So in this one, we can see 100 root 3 is the height of the tower, right? The point C is 100 meter away from its foot. We have to find the angle theta. So we can see in this figure that we can apply tan theta in the triangle ABC. Tan theta is what? Perpendicular upon base. I know that my perpendicular is 100 root 3. My base is 100 given in the question. So tan theta equal to root 3. And we know that tan theta is equal to root 3 when theta is equal to 60 degree. And hence we get the answer. I hope it is clear to you. Very good. Now look at this one, champ. The string of a kite is 100 meter long and it makes an angle of 60 degree with the horizontal. Find the height of the kite assuming that there is no slack in the string. Again, a very easy question. We only have to focus on the figure. So we can see in this one that my OK is the string. My K point is my kite. Now what is given? The string of a kite is 100 meter long. That means we know OK. The angle 60 degrees is given. That means the angle of elevation is given. What they're asking, the height of the kite. That means they're asking the height AK, or we can say small h. Again, we can see that in this triangle, in this right angle triangle, angle is given to us, right? We have to find the perpendicular, and champ, hypotenuse is also given to us. So we can apply sine theta, which is nothing but perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Now sine 60 is root 3 by 2. From here, we can get the value of h, which is nothing but the height of the kite. I hope it is clear, champ. Very good. So now, champ, let's summarize our class. In this class, we have seen some very important concepts. The line of sight, the angle of elevation, and angle of depression. So, champ, my line of sight is the line joining the eye of an observer and the object will be known as the line of sight. Now, there could be two cases. In the first case, my object is above than the observer. In this case, the angle between the line of sight and the horizontal plane passing through the eye of an observer will be known as the angle of elevation. And if in the other case, my object is below the observer, so in this case, champ, the angle between the line of sight and the horizontal plane will be known as the angle of depression. Then we have seen, in order to solve the height and distance question, the figure is the most important part. Once we got the right angle triangle, once we got the figure, we can apply the trigonometric ratio and we can find the desired value also. I hope it is clear. So now, champ, don't forget to practice hard, and make sure that you have made the notes also of this class. So that's it, champ, for this class. Now, practice hard from the previous year question. Keep smiling and stay tuned. Bye-bye.